to make mini little carrot cake bundt minis, the minis, and then like your small size pans. I've already did one to show y'all what it'll look like. Let me unlock this. Now I've already used this bowl once to make the first batch, and I'm gonna go ahead and use it for my second batch. I'm using the carrot cake recipe from the Betty Crocker cookbook. It's red. I can show y'all in just a minute. Well, first we're doing a cup of bowl. And I don't have a spatula right there. My hands are clean, so do it this way. Okay. Set this down right there. Give me a paper towel. Okay. I need a cup and a half of granulated sugar. And I just left my spoons in there, or my measuring cups in here while in between times, because it just makes it that much easier to do so. So it's a cup and a half of granulated sugar, which I just put that in there again. That doesn't even go back in there. And I just put that in my sink. So then I'm going to crack my eggs on the side of my cup here. And we're going to put those in there. And I've already grated my carrots, and I'm going to show y'all what those look like in just a minute. Put my beater back on in here. Okay. So you have to mix the sugar and the oil and the eggs until it's combined. I always try to make sure I remember to lock the top down, just to be safe. Be able to see it too easily. It's just got the hold on here. It just looks like eggs and oil. There's not really a whole lot to it at this point. Now we're fixing to put the spices in and the flour. Clean that off a little bit there. Okay, so we need 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. I forgot to use my measuring spoons that I liked and got it wet with the vanilla when I did it the first time. So I'm having to use a different one to do my teaspoon of cinnamon. Actually, it's 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, because that's where your cake's getting quite a bit of its flavor. Then you need a half a teaspoon of salt. I use sea salt all the time. That's just what I prefer. Okay. There's a half teaspoon. And then this is baking powder. Now, when I first started cooking, many years ago, when I had my own house, half, make that a full teaspoon. We used to live close to a Winco, and I bought all my spices and all out of their bulk section, and I miss that, being able to do that greatly, because we don't have one of those here in Tennessee. I miss that completely. Now this is rum vanilla that I made around Christmas time last year. It has wonderful flavor. It's the first time I've ever tried making my own. So it was quite and I made it last year right before Christmas, and but I didn't use any of it until a couple of weeks ago. So, it's wonderful. There is a YouTube video out there, how to do that. Now I'm putting the 2 cups of flour in here, just all-purpose flour, nothing, fancy or anything. That back in there. This over here. I got stuff sitting everywhere. That's the way it always goes when I start baking. I get stuff sitting in places. Okay, so you want to make sure you turn it on low first. You don't want all that being slung out of there. This is how it looks. This has just got the everything but the carrots, and you can put walnuts in it. We don't really like walnuts. Paul likes his with raisins. I don't like raisins. Not my thing. Also, when I grated my carrots, I used, I'll show you in just a minute. Hold on, let me get this out of here because that piece is off. Let's show you. That's okay. It's just some packaging. So this is what it's looking like. You can see the little bit of excess flour. Now this is the carrots. I said that I did mine T90 on the fine side. It's 3 cups, give or take. When you do it with a little bitty grater, you just got to be careful that you don't get your fingers or whatever. But this is with the carrots in there. And I'm just going to work the spatula. Okay. I think they're dead set that I'm going to answer the door. Be right back. Okay, now I'm back. It's all sitting by my door. It's not going anywhere for the moment. Okay, so see, we're just mixing up. You hand mix the carrots in so you don't break them all up and make a mess with them or whatever. I've probably done it both ways. I was trying to be good for the video and do it the correct way that they want you to do it. I'm going to turn this sideways. Now, I sprayed all of my tins and sprinkled sugar in them. Kind of gives the outside of them like a crispy kind of thing to them. You might be able to see the yellowy off-white, I'm not sure in there. And then I use, this is the way I have found. This is the easiest way to get this done without making a humongous mess. So, it's my cookie scoopers. And I found the oven is set to 350. Let's see, it takes about a scoop and I think it's a scoop and a half per. These are what they consider the Bundtlets. If you have nothing but cakes in your area, this is what they call their the Bundtlets, and that's what the pan is called. It's called a Bundtlet pan. And so I'm just gonna put some more in here so we can get them all full. A little more in this one, and then I'll move this pan out of the way. But as you can see, it's all in there. I'm going to set this one over here. That way I can put them both in at the same time. But the little mini Bundtlet pan, of course I'm going to use the small scoop because we don't need that much for each one of these little spots. And these pans are from, well, the mini ones are Wilton pans. My first set came from Target for Christmas. And our Kroger by us right now is redoing a lot of their display cases and whatnot, and they had the mini ones on clearance for $3.45 a pan today. Just kind of looked up and found them that way. So we'll get these, and there's going to be extra cake batter I'll have to put in something else to cook, but I can do that in just a few minutes. Let me get this all just cleaned off where I got stuff all over it, so it won't be burning and making funny smells. So here's, I got it. I'm just a messy Marlena. I don't know if hopefully you got to see that mix going in there, but we're going to put both of these in the oven. Okay. I'm going to set the timer for 20 minutes. You can always check them sooner if you think they're going to be done sooner. That way you don't overcook them. I'm over here washing my hands. So give me just a minute. I'll be back over there where y'all can see me. I know y'all can hear me. You can't see me. Okay. I think we need to lower. I'm going to lower that camera just a little bit real quick. Move all some of this stuff out of my way. Okay. Hopefully I'll be back where, yeah, you can see more. Okay, so I'm going to dump these out real quick because I've had these sitting on cooling racks for a while. So hopefully, let's see, this one you can see easier for the moment. So these are all little bitty Bundtlets. They're little Bunt minis. Of course, I think I must have overfilled mine because they're all kind of rounded on the top. Let's see, can it come out if I shake them this way? No. Probably should have gotten these out sooner. That's okay. I was trying to get other stuff done too. And these aren't wanting to come out at all. The last time I did these, I ended up with some of the little ones that were this size. They tore all up, and so I just put them in a container and layered the icing in between them, kind of like building a parfait kind of thing, using icing and cake. Because these aren't being very cooperative and wanting to come out. Hopefully, that one's out. And that one. Get this other one out. Shh. So those didn't want to come out very well. Let's see what the big ones will do. Hopefully the bigger ones will come out better. Let's see. Woo! Those definitely came out easy. And look how pretty they are. So, that will be it until we ice these in a little bit.